Hi folks, Rich
and Jay
from All About Photography. Folks, we're on the road again. We're going out to the Kilkivan bush camp. You know something I do love about the photography community that we've got on the Sunshine Coast? You bumped into a friend of ours yesterday, Steve?
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, he's a real keen photographer, and when I mentioned that we're heading out to Kilkivan to do some astro, he asked if he could join us, and
Didn't
he's
have to
following
invite
us
him
now.
twice.
Yeah, he's behind us in the car, and we've got the caravan hooked up, and we're just going to go out there, spend the night, spend the afternoon photographing all through the creeks and streams out there. Then we're going to go and do some astro once it gets dark.
You're great, man. Yeah. And then be able to camp in the van. That's great. That'll give us a couple of hours to get some sleep before we head to work.
Yeah,
right.
Great. Yeah.
All right, stay with us, folks. This should be a great outing.
See where that sun is now?
Yes.
It's going to set. It's setting pretty much due west this time of year. So if that's due west, what's going to happen at about 6 o'clock tonight is the Southern Cross is going to be out about here. Right, you'll have 2 pointers, Southern Cross laying down here, and at the bottom end of the Southern Cross is the pole star, and that's the star that all the other stars rotate around.
Oh, go on.
So when you get this shot in, what you'll do is get concentric circles from out there. The stars will be all doing a circle around. You get this in the foreground. How good's that?
Mate, that's going to be awesome. I never tried one like that before, but no doubt, you guys can probably give me a few heads up on that, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got clear skies and it's looking good.
Well, hi folks. As promised, we're back. We're ready to head out. We've been back here at base camp for a while, waiting while a bit of a thunderstorm blew over.
Yeah.
Came over all cloudy, and now that it's starting to clear up a bit, we've got a few stars around, plenty of bugs. So we're going to head out up the road where we were today, and we've picked out a few spots and a few old buildings and things that we're going to try and light up with torches, and we'll see what sort of astro stuff we can get. We're not going to get a Milky Way shot; it's long gone, but we'll get some star trails and
Look,
try
I'm not disappointed if we get nothing more than a couple of night shots, because I've already had a great day.
Yeah,
it's been terrific already. So okay, let's go, let's do it, let's grab our cameras and let's hit the track.
Let's get ready for a photo shoot, guys. Okay.
So we were out here earlier this afternoon, as you saw, and I was talking to Steve about the pole star. What we've done is we've arrived out here in the dark, and it's now like 10:30 at night, quarter to 11. The moon's just sunk past the horizon, and it's about behind those two little gum trees over there. If I light them up, the moon's sunk down just behind the hills over here. So from my earlier research before we came out today, the pole star is about over this way, just pretty much, it's sunk down well below the horizon now, but it's about, the next row of trees over here. So what that's telling me is that all these stars that are up above here now, even though the pole star's down here, they're circling around that. So the stars that are up here in the sky behind the trees are still going to be in a circular motion across here. So if we photograph and frame this shot up here, we're just going to get stars in a downward diagonal pattern like that. So that's reasonably pleasing, but if we wanted to get more of a circular pattern in there, what we'd have to do is move right down to the right down here behind and get another angle and get the pole in between us and the pole star, so we can get a circular star trails. But we're going to try it from right in front here for now, and if we like it, we might try over there and try and get a bit of a circular pattern in it. Alright, we'll see how we go.
Cool.
Yep. So Steve's taking a shot while I was doing that description and waving the torch around and lighting it all up for him. He's got a nice shot, he's got it in focus. That the actual smelting tower is probably a little bit overexposed because I was flashing it with a fair bit of light, but he's still got definition in all the stars there. So if you do that same shot again, but if we dim the lights down so that we get a more even light on the smelter there, you'll get a much better shot. Rightio, so we've taken a shot from here. We've got the light, the exposure's really nice. We've got a nice soft light on the smelter. There's no pool of light spoiling the effect. It looks like it's sort of naturally lit, I guess. But one of the issues we've got to try and improve this shot is we've moved the light that's mounted on top of the video camera is the light we're using to give us the light on the tower. We've moved it about 10 metres back and dimmed it right down so we got the right exposure. But the problem we have, of course, is that our tripod and camera is in between the light source and what the light's spilling into, and we're getting a big strong shadow of the tripod there. So it's a good shot, but the tripod legs are spoiling it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move this light either down to the one side over here or up this way. So after a bit of a discussion, we've decided that if we move it downhill here, it'll light up the front of the smelter and that right hand side in an even pool of light. If we move it up this way, it'll light the front of the tower up, and that side that's exposed to us will be in more shadow and it'll create depth in the shot. It'll give a bit of dimension to that smelter. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move the light up this way, about 10 metres away, dim it down and try it again. We won't get any shadows in our shot then. So we'll see how we go, eh?
So how you going? Really good.
Good. It's been good. Yeah, we've been. I just brought my camera back up here from down there. Taken 20 minutes of shots. I think it took 60 shots over a 20-minute period.
Over a 20-minute period, yep.
Yeah, so 20-second shots.
What are you going to do with those, Joe?
I'll stitch them all together and make a bit of a star trail.
Star trails, yeah, lovely. Yeah, great, mate.
I've got a few shooting stars in the middle of it too. So
yeah, I can't believe you saw one, I saw one.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I saw a shooting star. That's brilliant.
Yeah, and I see you and Steve are up there, up in the trees there, shooting straight
that
up.
Quite
that was
different, wasn't
an
it,
interesting
mate?
effect.
Just going vertical.
Yeah. Look, we tried different lighting angles and ISOs, and we come out with something quite nice, I think.
Yeah,
good.
It's going to be good to see it on the computer.
Yeah, a different perspective too, shooting straight up.
Yeah. That was a little bit different, and this is, I guess, part of the game of photography. You try something different. It turns out, and you get lucky sometimes.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
for sure. And I did like the shot that you were doing down the no through road one. I'd like to have a look at a couple of those. I'm sure that something special will come out of that.
Yeah,
let's do that, Rich. Yeah. We'll share those, mate.
So what about now, Jay? Where's the next stop, you reckon?
Well, there's a few creek crossings on the way up here.
Yep.
We're going to. What do we see up on the way up? We were going to stop on the way back.
There's the fig tree
crossing.
Yeah,
the big old fig tree that we were taking photos of this afternoon.
That could be nice.
Just under that, using torchlight or light to light it up, create some nice shadows amongst all those roots and those gnarly roots. So we'll stop and take some shots of that and see what it looks like.
That's going to be a beaut, mate. That's going to be a real beaut.
Yeah. So we're down at the old fig tree that we were at this afternoon. Just looking at it, thinking we might light it from the side, so in relation to the camera, so that we can get some nice shadows, and you'll see all those gnarly tree roots. We just have a look and see what sort of an angle we can get. Steve's over there getting a bit of a rock in the foreground, and we'll see how we go. I sort of don't mind this spot. It's got a bit of a the diagonal there where that tree branch is leaning over and a bit of sky behind it, and we're wide enough away from it. Thought I might try that. But I don't know what to do with the light. I
think you're right about running the light across the roots to get the texture look.
Yeah.
Alright, let's have a go anyway.
Ooh, this water's cold now. Look at that.
Bit of ingenuity there.
Stacked up a few rocks, put the light on top of it.
Oh, is that your focus, people?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's on those tree roots there, which will be nice. Wonder whether I might close the aperture up a bit more and go longer in exposure just to get that reflection back to nice and sharp. 5 seconds is enough. There's not much movement, but I'd like to smooth that right out. So double that and I'll go.
So what changes did you just make then, Joe?
Oh, I just closed it up to F14.
Oh, sorry mate, yeah, we just started again. 1 sec.
10 seconds. You're good now, it stopped.
You've stopped now, have you?
Yeah, you're good. Now I'll get something out of that. That's light's just a tiny bit strong on those. I don't know, I might move my, yeah, alright. Alright, well that was a load of fun.
Yeah, well that last one was a bit of a team effort. It took us three lights and...
Yeah, everyone holding torches and things. Yeah, well you'll see the photo when we flash it up on screen, but there's an old building out here and a jacaranda tree, amazing.
Yeah, I didn't even see that until we got that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was
Beautiful.
super.
Yeah.
Alright Jay, thanks again mate.
Stuff.
Great day.
Yeah.
Good on you,
Thanks
mate.
buddy. Yeah, really appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Steve.
Great work, guys.
Alright, let's hit the hay-ho.
Yeah.
What time is it?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, that's late enough. Alright, goodbye folks, thanks for joining us.
Yep,
See ya.
thank you.
Yeah, that last photo should be done tonight, about 1 o'clock I think it was.
Yeah, about 1 o'clock.
Apart from a couple of rabbits jumping through the front of the screen, it was a mighty effort by all of us. We all worked well as a team.
Yeah.
And we're very accurate with our sharing of information.
Yeah, that's good.
Even at 1 o'clock in the morning, we're still all alive and thriving and putting out beautiful photographs. How good's that?
Yeah, no, it's hard to beat, isn't it? No, it was really good.
Absolutely.
I think the last time that we went four-wheel driving with you, actually, when we were at the Glasshouse Mountains, so I remember saying to Joe on the way home, I think, the one modification that people need to make to their four-wheel drive to go and take photos is get a full battery in your camera and an empty memory card. The modification's done.
Yeah.
You just got to get out. You got to get out amongst it.
Yeah.
But this is fun though, isn't it? I mean, to be able to come out here and do this and have the place to ourselves, the whole campground.
Yeah. I've got to check that kettle. It'll be boiling over by now.
Then to finish off with a bourbon and a cup of tea. How nice is that?